Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours.
Good morning, what it is. Let me get this microphone situated. Why is my camera, I don't understand what's going on with this camera. Why is it glitching like that? Let me see if I can figure that out. Because, I don't understand why it's doing that. Is it on the right camera? Is that why? Or is it on the wrong camera? I got a second camera plugged up here. Maybe that's the problem. I don't know. I'm gonna unplug it and see what it does. Yeah, I think that's the problem. I think that's what it was. Yeah, the other camera, for whatever reason, was glitching. What up, Neo? It was causing it to glitch. For some reason, causing it to glitch. I don't know. All right. That looks much better. Let's go. All right. Let me get on the right chart over here. Let's get an NQ chart pulled up. Oh. I was like, why is it not loading? There we go. Predator in the house. Neo, Robert, what up? Good morning. Trying to get everything set up here, guys. Get it all set up. Biblical in the house. Took the short off 400. Let's go. That's a great short. It's a great short. We're getting some music going right away this morning. Rob in the house. A nudie bar short? Yeah, it is. Indeed. I see what you did there. This is a good range right now. I really would like it to kind of stay in this area. Really don't want it to push lower in the next 7-8 minutes. But it doesn't really care what I like. You know what I mean? Black Beauty's done. Let's go. What are you doing, Neo? Are you short or are you long? Good morning, Trader Moe's. Gucci shade. So I still think this is the draw. 218, 180, 180 and a quota. Ultimately, probably 142. That's what I'm thinking. Really went nowhere last night, let's be honest. Didn't really. Price was about 180 point range, which is fine. It's good for today. But, yeah, it really didn't do too much there. Mad Moxie, good morning. So my screen's flipped. I don't know why. Anybody know how to do this? So I normally have my Quan Tower over here, and I normally have my screen for you guys over here. But for some reason, when my computer went to sleep, now my Quan Tower is on this side, and I have to put everything else over here. And it's weird because I'm used to looking to the right, and I don't know how to move the Quan Tower. Like, I cannot move the main bar on Quan Tower. It won't move. I'm sure there's probably a way to do it. I just am too stupid to know. I have no idea. It's not locked. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know why. What up, Timbo? So I don't know. I don't know why it's being like that. But we got the overnight high marked out up there at 514. I think, man, I don't like coming into the day with a bias because yesterday I did that, right? I came in with long bias and it just went down. My lean today is that it goes down, but we'll see. See if your monitors have changed. No, they haven't, Timbo. It just moved when it shut down. Good morning, Coach Fred. My name is not Husk, sir. Go setting display. You can switch or reassign the screen there. I mean, I just want to be able to move the bar. Will it do it? You're so setting. Display. Auto save. Favorites. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know I can change the screens. I'm just talking about how do I move the Quan Tower bar. Yeah, I want us to stay inside this range right here for the next few minutes. That way we can have a decent range for our stop. Right now it's 36 points. I am going to be using Ninja today, guys, for my Buellanox opening range trade. The reason I'm using Ninja is so that I can customize the ATM strategy once I get the stop loss here. We're going to go for a 1R on half the position, and then we're going to go for a 2R on the next 80%, and then we'll leave one micro runner, one micro lotto runner. News today. Anybody know if this news is valid? It shows me global S&P services PMI at 945. Let me see here. Refresh it. And then non-manufacturing PMI at 10. I don't know if those will still be valid since the partial government shutdown. I think they still are, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. What do you guys know? What do you know? Let's take a look at Mancini's information right quick, at least on Twitter. Mark some levels out there. $69.49. $69.30. Watch for traps below 30. Supports 64. Those are supports. Next up is 64, 78, 89 plus, sell below 69.30 to 69.16. All right, got those in there. Good morning, Tris. I am Jon Snow. I know nothing. What up, Lina? Everything's good so far. Do we got the... All right, one more minute left on this range, so looking good so far. 325. Let me go ahead and mark out that low, because I don't think it's going to get back down there. $325. And then 360.75. Morning, Jack. Lathcan, how's it going? Good morning. Francis in the house. Bought a TPT4. Got to use the code. Paid in full. Oh, send him a ticket, Lina. Send him a ticket. See if they will help you out with that. See if they'll refund you. I think they will. Should be able to refund you. All right, so the stop is now 36 points. That's what we're going to say. All right. Let me set up my ATM strategy. Wait, let's figure out what... No, the stop's not 36. It's 18. So 18 times 4. I don't know. Let me get the calculator to do the heavy lifting. 72. All right. Let's figure out how many micros we can go to risk $200. Oh, this doesn't show the risk. Ah, come on. Why does it not show the risk on this one, but it does on Billinox? It's weird. All right, so if it's 72 ticks, we got to do some math again. So 72 ticks times, what is it per tick? Oh my gosh, I don't even know. Five ticks? Wait, 4 ticks. So 72. It's 18 points. So it's $36 per micro. So 36 times 5 should be about right. Nope, 36, yeah. 36 times 6 would be 216. So we'll risk 216. Trev, it's difficult. Lefkin, I'm not doing anything right now. Let's go Green Day. Good morning, Son of Wall Street. I'm figuring up for my my opening range trade. So if the stop loss is 72, we can go 6 micros. The first target is going to be 72. And that's going to be, if we're going 6 micros, we're going to take 3 off there. And then we'll take 2 off at 144. And then we're going to leave room 1. Okay, so the stop strategy will be this one. The profit trigger will be 72. So at the 1-to-1, this will go to break even. None. Okay. That one's good. And then this one at 72 ticks will go to +4 also. And we're going to do an auto trail. And we're going to keep it 15 points behind price. Okay. Now I got to save this. Orb long, save again. Orb short. Boom. And we're good. Morning clarity. Math is definitely hard. That's why I'm using the calculator. If BTC hits 64,005, we'll have lost 50% of all-time value. Yeah, that's crazy. All right. So I got the trail strategy open started. So what it's going to do, so I'm going to explain to you guys what I'm going to do. We're going with 6 micros. All right. The first 3 micros are going to go for a 1-to-1. So I'm going to take 3 off at 1R. Stop will not move. At 2R, we'll take 2 more micros off, and the stop will go to break even. Then we will have a trailer, a runner, and price will trail, or the stop will trail 15 points behind it. There we go. What up, fish lips? Now, I don't think we're going to hit... I don't think we're going to hit a big trade today on it. I'll be happy if it's just simply a winner, to be honest. So, but that's how we're going to play it. And what I'll do is I'll pull the Ninja chart over. This is going to be more difficult to do on the Ninja chart than it will be on Quantower, because what I effectively have to do is put the orders down. Lathcan, I don't decide the size. The side is decided by... Feels like overcomplicating. No, it's really not. It's just trying to leave a runner on. That's all it's doing. So I don't decide the side, Lathkin. If we open up inside these 2 purple lines here, then all I'm doing is taking the breakout, whichever way it breaks out after open. Ideally, we want it to open inside these 2 lines. It makes it easier for us. If it opens up outside the lines, let's say we open up down here. Well, then we're going to need it to push back up inside there, and then we'll drop the order, and we'll take it on whatever side it breaks out of. So all I'm using is this range right here. I'm looking at this range. So, might unsub. Listen, for you guys, it's no different. You're going to just see it take the trade. So... I'm just trying to leave it to get a runner. That's what we're doing. You could still just go for a 1R. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You could even just go for 10 points if you wanted to. Because honestly, most of the time on the opening range trade, like most of the time, if it breaks out and then comes back into the range, I get stopped anyway, right? So even if you just went 10 for 10, nothing wrong with that. Only with micros, nothing wrong with that. Maybe a little gold trade. $313 cons at 320. So I got the opening range set up here on this chart. Let me see if we can get this set up on a 50-50. No. Come on, stay inside that range. What up, Punisher? So downside looking like it was. There were 700 cons there 30 minutes ago. Like I said, ideally for us, this opens up inside the range. That's ideally. So we're going to do this. OCO. Then we're going to go orb long. This is how you have to do it with Ninja. Come on, stay inside the range. It makes it so much easier when it just stays inside the range. Bulls run a cover 49 to see 30. Oh yeah, watch traps. I mean, I'm going to take it, you know, mechanically. So if it breaks out, whatever side it breaks out to, I'll take. But I kind of like, the downside. Trade of eight's acting funny. If it breaks out to the top side, what I'll do is I will drag the bottom side up and drop it first. And then we will drop the top side last. Good morning, Convergence. It is opening up. Going to open up right close to that gap there at 40 at the 90 level. So MM for trade day? Yes. Indeed. Alright, well, it's not cooperating so far. You look for a rejection at 400? We'll see, Biblical. I mean, even if it went to 400, it would still give me my... the 1R, almost the 2R there. Actually, it will give the 2R if it goes to 400. Error on Trade of 8. I don't know. I'm not using Trade of 8 this morning, although I am using some Trade of 8 accounts. So we'll see if we do get that. Why she got to do this to me? She did this yesterday where she opened up outside the range and then never offered an entry. I don't take the trade before the market opens. She dirty. Well, it's okay. I mean, we'll play it how we play it, and if it offers an entry, we take it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I mean, what are you gonna do? You know. Mancini's 49. Yeah, it might reject here then, huh? If it can't get above there, VWAP's right there too. Remember, the opening range trade did win Monday, and then it did not trigger yesterday. So 1-0 so far this week. All right, I'm going to move these up because I don't want to take a chance of this getting tagged in. That way when I grab it and pull it down to drop it, all right, I'm going to go ahead and drop the sale. Got 1 minute until open here. Let's get up and get ready. Oh, oh, oh. 30 seconds, guys. All right, let's get ready with the order here. What is it? 60, 75. So 61. All right, here we go. Oh, shit. It didn't let me drop it. That's okay. I like the downside, to be honest. All right, tagged in. Didn't give me the 1R yet. Let's go. 2R. Got the runner ripping. Got the runner just straight ripping. Let's go. Look at her go. Look at her go. Look at her go. Banger. Bang! Let's go. Let's go. Your trade of 8 locked up? Guys, we just smashed the hell out of that. $365. Anybody else get that? Too complicated? Yeah. $365. Let's go. Just smash that shit. When you're not trading, we get 100 points. Yeah. We just straight smashed that trade. I'm telling you guys, man, that opening range is a banger sometimes. Internal server error, blah, 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 blah. A lot of people having problems with trade of 8. Can't log into TradingView either. Let's go, Weeks. Nice job. $60, Lina? Hey. That's something, right? I like the shorts there for sure. I was glad that I didn't get tagged into the long. Got like 50K lag here in the Philippines on market open. Holy cow. Yeah, apparently Trade of 8's having issues again. What's up with the YM? To the moon. Huge divergence. YM going to the moon here. This is a good long spot from ES, guys, potentially. That's crazy, Jan. That is crazy. That's the thing, like there, I would have just made like $100 if I did it the normal way. Going for the 1R. But by getting the runner going there, we made 360, 365. So it says, we are aware of issues logging into Trade of 8 and we are in communication with NinjaTrader. Please refrain from creating intercom tickets at this point. This is from Tradeify. So apparently they're aware of it. Nice. Thanks, Coach Fred. Let's go. I mean, that's a mechanical trade. I'm telling you, it's so nice. Yeah, Jan, might not be a bad idea. Your Ninja doesn't work today, Matty Matt. Well, yours should not be working anyway, Matty Matt. Shut it down! Shut it down. My Ninja's working. I'm about to close it. Let's close Ninja. We will reconnect Bulenox over here. But I'm going to close Ninja. If you guys didn't see our silver results last night, if you weren't on the stream, let me show you guys the silver results. Up 435, back-to-back winning days on silver. Man, that 69.35 level in ES is freaking banging. That's the level that I had marked out for a potential long. 6 for 6 all London session, yeah. Well, it did have one loss if you went for 1-1. Trade day is 50% off if you are a new customer. 15-minute range got broken before market open. How do I trade those? I wait for it to trade back into it, and whatever side it breaks out of first is the where I go. If you rewind the stream, you'll see Kislea. So basically what you would do in that scenario, what he means by a virtual machine is you would have a computer in Chicago and you can remotely connect to that and trade. Trade of 8 is down, being a lot of people having issues. So technically one trade a day, it was 5 for 6 last night. It was still very good, or actually 4 for 6 if you went for a 1 for 1. And then it was 3 for 3 the night before and 5 for 4 the night before. So like that's still whatever that is. 8 for 8 plus the 4 wins, 12 for 14 over the past 3 nights, which is insane. Yeah, I think Trade of 8 is down. I'm not gonna, so I'm gonna be very patient this morning on starting my entries. We got 9:45 news. I'm gonna wait and see what type of day we're gonna have in the first few minutes here. Are we going to have a back and forth kind of rangy day, or are we gonna have a trend day? And I'll make my decision that way. Can't trade time for Baccarat. Pine Tree's addicted. Yeah, nothing wrong with that one trade today. I think that's a great idea. So, I think the 150K Lucid account is a really good account to use with it. That's what I'm doing, 150K Lucid Flex. So, Yeah, I'm getting a lot of data latency, guys. You can see it here. Be careful. Be careful. I would venture a guess to just say sit on your hands. Look at all the latency. Sit on your hands. Let's let this market calm down. Let's let the latency calm down. There's going to be more trades, you know. 150K Tradeify as well. Yeah, you could do that one too. John, my Buellanox connection's working fine. It actually is the only connection that is not does not have data latency for some reason. Such a good opening range trade there, though. I don't know, Trading Star. I have no idea. I'm on Quantower Beanstalk. We have all day ahead of us to blow the account, says Rob. Top Step works. Oh, shit. Finally. I got a clown on Top Step. I can't help it. We did also, so here's the Buellanox accounts. You can see this account right here, up. One of these accounts is decently close to payout. About $1,000, $940 away from payout. Still a ways to go. But the My Funded Futures account, we're up $94. I took two 25-point winners last night, 1 micro each. I might take a long here, guys. Maybe I'm not. Oh, now it feels me. Did you see that delay there, guys? That's what I'm talking about. Be careful. I'm long. Kind of an I think trade. And I think I'm going to be wrong. Yep. We wrong. What up, Denny? That's why other ones don't work. Could be. Nah. Want to enter the giveaway? Are you rigging the giveaway today? Yes, Trading Star. I rig it every single day, as you all know. I rig it. Only the people that I don't know win. Yeah, don't do it. Yeah, stay safe, Luke. Stay safe. Look at this thing. It's gonna do me dirty here. All right, I'll bite. I'll bite. It's gonna trap me. Guys, this is eval only. I'm gonna be a little more aggressive here. I'm gonna stab on a couple of trades, but I'm going to stop out if it pulls back. I mean, it feels like it wants to go. I know we left that liquidity down below, but stops in. See if we get a squeeze here. All right, we're out there. Made a few bucks on that exchange. Your trade of 8 is perfect. You'd hate to be the guy who couldn't trade. Look at this A+ setup. You ain't wrong. Yeah, don't do that, Luke. Squeeze to the wee wop. Well, ES did recover the 49 there. It did wick back below it, and it did hold it, and it's pushing up into the 56s now. Already up 7 points off that 49 recovery. That was kind of the idea of that long there, the first one I got stopped out on. We also put in a 2-minute order block there, and it just didn't hold. Too much volatility. Plus, it isn't a bearish gap, kind of that first presented gap. If we close above this gap, it's reasonable to think we probably run into the previous day close. If we can kind of close above like 67. But we'll see. Daily open 391. VWAP 200 SMA almost at the same level. Yeah. Up 1K. Let's go, Lina. Nice job. Choppy on the 5-minute. Again, we left liquidity to the downside as well, but it's not unreasonable to think that. You got to remember, there's liquidity down here, but what's also up here? You got the gap, right? You got the gap up here. So I wouldn't be shocked. Like, this would actually make a lot of sense. A push up. Maybe we don't even touch the previous day close. We kind of hold up at that 408 level and come back down here and take this out. I would not be shocked. Let me get some different music on. I was listening to this playlist last night. I like to hear something different. There's the 945. Nothing really happened. Yeah, let's go with some Kid Rock. LGBTQ playlist? Could be. Trade day you can use in Quant Tower. I think. Did I not use trade day in Quant Tower? Or not? Or did I have Trade Evade accounts with them? I think I may have had Trade Evade accounts. Let me see what they got. I don't know if they had Quant Tower or not. It's been a minute. Let me go look. It says Trade of 8, Ninja Trader, Trading View, and Jigsaw. So that's what they got. So no, can't use it with Quant Tower. Doing pretty good, Phil Coase. What are you up to? Somebody send some popcorn. We watch price action today because we can't use the platform. Yeah. Get in there and pop that popcorn. Guys, if ES loses the VWAP here at the 47 level, you're probably going to see that quick, fast run lower. Right now it's kind of holding it. Probably a good thing this action sucks. You're not wrong. It's always good to hit that opening range trade. Oh, the watery eyes are better. I took some medicine a couple of days ago. Been feeling better since. It is very choppy and rangy here. You could play the range weeks, right? And that's kind of what I wanted to wait and see. Like, how did price react here? And I think I'm probably going to start taking the ranged plays here in about 10 minutes. I mean, I might. I mean, here's the thing. If I start a short at 400, I got to understand that this could go to the overnight high at 514. So I don't know if I want to hold it through that. Can we get to 50 likes, guys? Got 71 viewers, 33 likes. Come on. Good morning, Future Trader. I could short the half gap here around 408. $30. Yeah, like 406. The 300 was loaded with orders, and once it broke, it became a serious resistance. Yeah. Like I said, I could start a short at 400. I could. I mean, I don't think it's unreasonable. And I don't love taking the longs because I feel like we could run down into this area. So kind of like a tricky spot, to be honest. Right now it's ranging, but it could break out of that at any moment. Could break out of that range. Yeah, gold's kind of just moving sideways. Ugh. Maxie's barking. I don't know what that means. David, hit the like, Yuda man. Yuda man. That's my robotic Yuda man voice. Problem is, it's ripping kind of back and forth here, and like I don't want to get started. I don't want to get stuck in a bad trade here. $67 ATR on the 2-minute. That's insane. All right, I'm going to take the 300 short here if we get a retest. I like that ES is moving below the VWAP here. And I'll just join in at 275 if we push through there. Obviously, I prefer to be tagged in off 300. All right, tagged in here. Looking for that 250. I like what the ES is looking like here for a move lower. $25 points bagged and tagged. Bagged and tagged. Let's go. Let's go. Right now, I'll let you hear the playlist. Why not? I got Husk playing in the background, so if you hear him too, I'm sorry. There you go. A little Sheryl Crow. Good morning, Stan. Kid Rock and Sheryl Crow. As long as he's not dancing. Yeah, we do have news at 10. We got Sugarland, Kid Rock, Stained, Johnny Cash, Black Crowes, Creed, Candlebox, Matchbox 20, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Three Doors Down, Wallflowers, Shine Down, Nickelback, Hinder, Keith Urban, Puddle of Mud. Yeah, that's what's coming up. Yeah, I'm lying next to Husk. Yeah. Who's the spoon and who's the sugar? I'm the spoon. I always like to be spooned. We in the white man mode today. Yeah, maybe. Timbo said, nope. Nope. Oh, I listen to everything, though. If you guys have not heard my music selections by now, and if that's not proof that I listen to everything, I don't know what to tell you, right? I literally listen to everything, except for heavy metal. And I know the words to everything. I can tell you that now. I could sing the words to everything. I'll mess up some of the lyrics, and then my daughter will yell at me for it. But yeah, you got your 10 points on MES already. Let's go. According to the E-Files release, World War II was considered to be started by February 8th, 2026. Let's hope not. Now, let me move this back over here. All right, I'm going to wait till the news comes out at 10. Let's see what happens. Scary movies? I don't like scary movies. Singing is pretty demanding. I'm terrible at singing. I said I can't. I said I will sing. I didn't say it was good. I didn't say it was good. I will sing, but it's not good. There you go. That's the next one. A little country. A little country music. Yeah, a little Sugarland. Here comes the 218, which was yesterday a PM low. It's the PM low 218. Then we got the previous day low down there 180, and then that 142. I think that's where we're headed. That sucks, Clarity. Yeah. The last few hundred or whatever it is tough to do. We're also breaking out of the 15-minute range here, guys, to the downside. News in 2 minutes. I'm waiting. I probably would have re-shorted that 300 level, but You know, ES pushed back up to the 49 was actually a pretty good opportunity to reshort there, and I don't know, I decided to wait because of the news. The 5, 15, and 20-minute ranges are all in the same. Yep. Pretty clear where we're going here. ES breaking through the 30 here. Mancini said if we lose the 30, we sell down to 16. That kind of is in line with the 142 level. He also said watch for traps below 30. So, make fundamentals great again. Yesterday's low right here, 180. So it's coming up on it. Hadn't quite got it yet. Still getting a lot of data latency here, guys. I think that was yesterday's low. Maybe that was previous days. I don't know. Was it? 2-2? Yeah, that was the previous day. The day before. So you're right. Jacob, yeah, I've been profitable for quite a while, but that doesn't mean that I'm making like super crazy money because I'm not. Last year I only netted like $14,000 or something, nothing crazy. So the hourly sell side really is 180, but I think 142 should get taken too. There's the news. Do we start looking for longs for the sweep of 142? I don't really have much marked out below there. I mean, you look at your 4 hour, 25,026 is your next level down. That's another 100 points. Not that we can't go there, because we can. Hourly really kind of looks the same. I mean, that was my daily objective today, 142. So I'm not sure what to do after that, to be honest with you. This could be an area where you could buy. You could maybe buy this level. I don't know. I'm going to try buy. What in the hell is this? I don't know this song. I mean, I'm taking that one off now because that does not look like a soup. Like, I didn't want to just blindly buy it, so I put it at a spot that made sense. Not looking like a soup at all, so... Yeah, this is a big move down. Like, I didn't really think we'd get much expansion today, considering last 2 days we've had big expansion days, but here we are. It's also why I was scared to kind of long up there. Oh, dang it, I missed it. Wasn't even looking and I missed it. It all may seem. You hate the long hair? Yeah, me too, but I think it's a good spot. I'm in a little bit higher than I want it to be. I really wanted to be long at 150, but that's all right. Oh, I'd like to see ES stay above 16 here. It really needs to get above 20. Yeah, it is, Moses. 215 your first TP, you'll take Lucid instead of trade day. Yeah. You can go with Lucid MM. Go to MM. Yeah, Myth is only for Apex Convergence. Lucid is, everything else is MM. Guys, today is the last day of the Apex 90% off sale and the $75 activation fee and the Bulenox 89% off. So locking in 20 plus points here. I know the drama that we can get at the 90, so we'll take it. I figured you were kidding. What up, iTrades? This really could be the bottoming action, guys. I would not be surprised. I mean, we've ran the hourly objective, right? 142 is the hourly objective. The only thing you got left down here is 25,026. So as far as me starting a long, I think 25,000 would be the best spot to take a long. I realize that's ignoring the next three levels. But I think I'm going to be very careful here. And if price can push back up into this range and kind of start chopping around, then I think we can feel more comfortable with maybe longing up here, with the understanding that we're probably going to fill the gap which we left open up here, right? So let's just kind of be careful. Is Bulenox intraday? It's intraday, yes. Intraday trailing, and today is the last day, guys, so like don't show up tomorrow like, hey, what's 90% off? Because that's always what people do. They show up the next day and they're like, what can I get for 90% off? Well, nothing today. You could get that yesterday. That's how that works. I haven't hardly sold any Bulenox accounts so far this month, which is kind of strange. Yep, ends tomorrow. Ends today.
The only thing that's real.
You the man, D. Hayes. Appreciate you. They've been 89%. No, John, Bulenox has been like 90% off for like the last month and a half. The problem is there's been other sales, right? And so when that happens, Bulenox kind of falls to kind of a secondary option for most people. So you got to think a lot of the other props have been having really good sales, so that's why. It's not, because typically what'll be with like the other props really won't be having sales, and Bulenox still will be. So, and I don't know, they may extend the 90%. I have no idea. This looks really good, guys, for a pushback up. I think we're probably coming back to fill the gap. Yeah, the activation fee, $2.59 your final TP. I like it. That's right about the 20 EMA there, 21 EMA. Well, iTrade's the activation fee really, I mean, we've done the math. It's pretty much in line with most props when you consider the ones that have no activation fee. If it just takes you 2 tries, you're going to pay more on that prop firm than you would on Bulenox. And at least with Bulenox, you know you're getting a funded account when you pay that fee, right? And the 10 days, pretty standard. I mean, there's a lot of props that went to 8 days or 5 days, but it's not that bad. Not too bad. Again, I think Bulenox is great as a secondary option. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. You're in a long clarity, let's go. But that being said, there's a lot of options. So if you don't like what one prop has to offer, hey, you got all the options in the world. Go with the one you like, right? Go with the one you like. It does convergence, a little extra 10%. I'm trying to wait for a little bit more confirmation on a pushback up. We're at the 50% here, Neo, as well. So, all right, theoretically, if we are going to turn back down, this could be a spot. Now, there is a nutty bar short here. The stop is about 60 points. Your TP would be low a day, which is 88 points. The short would trigger here, and your stop would go here. I personally am going to bypass this one for the sole reason that we ran the hourly objective already. So if this does trigger, then that's why I wouldn't like it as much. I was like, what is... Guys, for those of you that are interested, I did weigh in this morning at 263.8. A new low. $263.8. Let's go. Woo, look at that. All right, it's about to trigger the short. Anybody taking this? The stop now is 65 points. Still a little better than a 1-to-1. I mean, I don't hate it. back to 50%. We went back into premium of the range. I still think we go up though. The pop-up alerts are annoying. You got to go into the settings. There's a couple different things you got to do. You got to go to confirmation and warnings. Turn all of these off. Settings, confirmation, and warnings. Turn all of those off. Then you got to click on when the pop-ups come up. There's a little gear that you got to click on when the pop-ups come up, and click hide, disable on the gear. It's quite annoying. What up, Solo? You don't think you do? Yeah. Man, look at this volatility, guys. It's kind of insane. I don't want to do it. I'm going to get stuck in a trade. Just do? Yeah. Nutty is nuts. What is Nutty doing? Is he short? I'm going to try this. I think I can get 25 points to the upside here. Kind of flagging here to me. Let's go, Convergence. Well, Matt, that's kind of what I'm thinking. That's why I'm long. It's kind of flaggy-ish. I'm not going to give it, like, too much room, though. Oh, he and Cuddy, they're... Well, I figured that... I told you this was a Nutty short setup. I don't even have Nutty pulled up. And it got tagged in there. But I didn't... I like it to the upside a little more. Like I said, we ran the hourly objective. Let me pull Nutty up, though. Your Ninja's trash, charts won't load. That sucks. 30 to 50 points. Yeah, I mean, we're at 56 ATR on the 2-minute. Is this trade copier being wonky again? He's like, his P&L's kind of all over the place, huh? Oh, he's not down very much, though. Tradeify accounts don't look like they are doing very well, but... I don't know. I don't love this, but I'll play it how I'm supposed to play it. Man, I'm getting some latency here again. All right, here's target number 1. I'm going to get out of it. Hit the first target. Let's just get out. Quick 60 points. Let's go. 21 ATR in the 15 seconds. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, we got out of that. Look, it's going to go down now. Kind of the failure to go higher here is a little alarming. This is the line in the sand, though, over there on ES, the 30. I still, man, I don't know. I still like it to the upside, but I wasn't really willing to hold that through a whole bunch of drawdown. Do I ever test your indicator? I forgot about it, man. I suck at putting stuff on Ninja. I think I tried to mess with it one day and I couldn't figure it out. One minute BPR. Yeah, we got... I don't know, man. It's a tricky spot right here. We push back up to the 50%. It could hold, it may not. Yeah, weeks. I mean, not only you. I had like 2 other people send me stuff, and I just couldn't figure it out. What up, Jonathan? Well, tech doesn't want to go up anymore. Well, we were just a couple of 100 points from all-time highs, just like, what, 2-3 days ago. So I don't know. Still very high ATR. It looks like it's going to probably start coming down, though. Maybe. Looking bull flaggy here. Balanced price range. I'm going to take it kind of off this bull flag look. Oh, man, it might trap me here. I need a solid close. Need a solid close here. Let's go. Locking in 12, 13 points here. $10 points. Just needed to pop the 21 EMA here. Just pop it. Pop it. Pop it. Just going to take it there. I'm not going to let it stop me out there. Oh. Woof. That's a little scary. This, if you're shorting here, it's a little scary because, like, the failure to make a new low here, really a bad sign. But really a bad sign there. But if it does lose 190, I think that you could get a nice run. Need a candle close below 190. If it does, we probably make new lows. ES really needs to get below the 30 for it to push down. ES failed the VWAP. Yeah, but that's kind of the first test of it. Maybe the second test. One more push higher here, it gets through there. But I don't know if it will. D-Haze is very volatile. 295. I like it. I like it. A close below 190 sends us down. It sends us down the elevator shaft. But looks like ES is making another run at the VWAP here. This is going to go. This is going to go. You can tell this is going to go. It's about to go. That 2 minute failed. ES ripped through the VWAP there up to the 49s here. Could start. I could buy the 250 here as well. The only problem with buying the 250, it could be a little liquidity grab. Yeah, I see the IFEG there. About to put in a 5-minute OB with an IFEG, which would be pretty strong. Mm-hmm. One minute candle, 85 points, yeah. All right, I'm going to look for the pullback here. I like that we got the 5-minute IFEG with the order block. Look for a little pullback here. Come on, bro. Really? You see that? You see that shite? Rude. They didn't tag me in. Oh well. Nice job, Neo. Yeah, I did, Jan. I'm not a huge fan of this trade at this point, but I'm going to take it anyway. I think it's okay. There we go. Quick 25 points there. Alrighty. Up $392 over here. Being careful today. Volatility is nice, but it can go against you for sure pretty quickly. Having a really good day so far, guys. Really good day. Doing decent job at picking spots. Haven't really gotten into too much trouble yet. $225 still. I mean, like, I think 200. I don't know. I'd probably wait. Like, if we're looking at this from like a swing perspective, then buying below this swing probably would be best. So like 175 would probably be the best buy area. Guys, exclamation point MM in the chat if you want to enter the giveaway. It's going to be a 50K rapid account for My Funded Futures. We got 49 likes, 70 viewers. We need at least 70 likes, right? Only makes sense. Really more than that, because if you guys are entering on your alt accounts, we need those to hit the like button as well. New 15-minute candle coming up here in about 20 seconds. Let's go, clarity. I like it. We're trying to get up to 9,000 subs, guys. We need 244 more. I think we can get there in another week. What do you guys think? Yeah, we're doing a giveaway weeks. You guys think we can get to 9K in another week by next Monday? Let me think about it. Probably next Friday. Let's go. I mean, buffer secured. I like it. 3.1K. Yeah, 9 weeks. I want to get to 10K before I go to Vegas. I really want to get to 10K before like the end of March. So we're going to need another 1,000. We need 1,244 subs in about 6 weeks. I don't know if we can do that. I'm going to put in the hours. It's just whether or not we can do it. I don't know. Let me see here. Let's see if we can make a new low here or not. I'm not quite sure. Reject out to 300 again? Yeah, for sure. All right, we're making a post here. I guess I'm supposed to be posting on YouTube too. I don't even know. Decent spot to buy down here. Again, I'm probably going to wait until... Man, maybe that 175. I really think we could wait for a little bit lower than that as well, to be honest. I gotta sneeze. Woo! Oh my goodness. How come I can't post a link on YouTube? It doesn't let me. Try it this way. There we go. What do you guys think in the chat? Are we going to end up going back up here or not? Man, it does look like it's going down again, huh? That 21 EMA on the 5 minute there, you would have gotten short potentially there at 225. Predator thinking lower. Well, there we go. Pushing lower. What comes down must go up. I don't know, maybe. ES is back below 30 again. Do I start buying the pops? Or, you know, yeah, selling the pops? Really dangerous to sell down here. Yeah, it could be the opposite. I don't know. I'm going to look for a little pop back to 175 here. The problem is, man, I don't know. We're in the golden pocket here. This thing could just go back up from here. It could put in a higher low. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take the short if I get tagged in. However, I'm going to watch the ES very closely, and if it gets back above 30, I'm out. You trade ES, futures trader? It looks like it wants to make a new low. I'm trying to short the pops without jumping in just on the straight push down. Just watching ES if it gets back, like I said, if it gets back above 30, obviously we'll be tagged in. We'll do the giveaway here in about, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. Oh, tagged in. Holy shit, what is that? I am holy cow, guys. I'm getting out of that. I don't know what the hell that was. But I tried to put the stop in. And it just didn't let me. It got me out of the first position right away. I didn't even have time to put the stop to break even. Some sort of news there. I'm glad to get out of it. I'll be honest with you. Trump tweet, it could be. I was just like, negative. I'm out of that. I am out of that. It happened so fast, I just didn't have a chance to put the stop where it needed to be. Put the stop in. $138-point candle. Basent and Trump, what a nice FU candle. That was definitely an FU candle. Yeah, 115 points in a minute. That's the kind that would ruin your day. It's the kind of candle that can ruin your day. That's why I just got out. I would have gotten back out, but yes, right back above 30. I mean, do we switch the bias to long here? We did put in a higher low. 1 mini and you're done. Yeah, no doubt. Unless you're long. 1 micro and you survive, probably. Good point, Kofer. Live to fight another day. Was Nutty short there? I don't know. I pulled his stream down for a minute. Let me see. Where's Nutty at? What up, Pine Tree? You were long there, Pine Tree? Nice job. You're in a gold long on a sim account and down 67K on it. Nutty was shorting gold. Really? Where's gold? Let's see how the inside bars have done on gold this morning since open. One winner. Yeah, well, actually, that first one actually lost. It didn't go for a full 1-to-1. The second one, second one won. Shorting gold. Yeah, gold did break structure. I think the short was, though, right at open this morning at 9:30. 5,055 area was the short area. Does still look like it wants that 4,900 level, though. Gold does. You took the 925 candle. You shorted MGC actually off the inside bar. Let's go. I told you. What up, Alcy Faye News? I don't know. You took the 925 short. Oh, I see it. Before the market opened. You're insane. Good job. You shorted right where I went. He shorted right where you went long. Who won? Hopefully you won. Uh, Trading Star, you can go pee. It's fine. We got about 5 more minutes, maybe 8 more minutes. But if you got to take a dump, I mean, unless you're just one of those people that sits down, it comes out, and you get up, you probably don't have time. 7 minutes. I'm not one of those people, by the way. When I sit down, I got to relax, let the body relax, you know. Watch a couple of TikToks. Tech T up $800. Let's go. You know. Then eventually, we get down to business. 1025. Okay. Well, 1025 one, yeah, just the one I was just pointing out. Yeah. I was just pointing that one out. I was thinking if you took this one here, I was like, that's ballsy. I mean, 925 one worked. That would actually been the better entry. This one did pay you a little something, but it did eventually fail. I'm telling you guys, man, these ledges on gold on the 5-minute Pine Tree. Have you paid attention to these ledges? Like marking just basically the bodies of the 5-minute candle out. So like whenever you have a swing, mark out the swings. Look at the swings on the 5-minute Pine Tree. Look at the body of the candles on the swings. The obvious swings, right? Look when we touch those. What happens? Bounce. Touch it. Bounce. Right? Now, obviously, it's not going to work every single time, but it is pretty consistent. You know, sometimes it's going to wick through it. But for the most part, I mean, like, you know, those do kind of hold up. Just kind of something I've been paying attention to. Oh. I'm over here looking for the chat. Y'all all disappeared. Everything went away. I'm really in no man's land here, guys. I really don't know what to expect here. I do think that if we get below the low, we're probably going to go for that 25,026 level. But I also thought that right there before we got whatever we got right there. Where's this level at? So you can get 25 points off that level. All right, I'm gonna try a short here. Tagged in. I'm thinking that this is kind of like a data wick, kind of, and so I think that we're probably going to go for that. Five contracts long, aiming for the daily high at 385. You're lost to Neo. Yeah, it's difficult to know what's going to happen here or get an idea, feel for it. But I'm thinking this is kind of like a data wick off whatever that candle was earlier. So I'm thinking price at least goes for that. Oh, so dirty there. All right. Yeah, I think you could kind of treat this like a data wick. And so like this is kind of the last line in the sand here. If we close below that, we should go here. Giveaway time is in 2 minutes and 39 seconds. Yeah, we only have, we need more likes, by the way. We got 58 likes, 76 viewers. We only have 68 people in the giveaway, so if you're going to enter on your alt, enter, hit the like button with your alt, subscribe, got to be subscribed, and let's get going. Mancini says, very, very choppy, but we're getting good level-to-level moves. As always, take profits level to level. 69.30 reclaim was long trigger as posted. Target was 40, 49, 64, 78. We spiked, now back to 69.30, which is an obvious magnet. Same supports apply. This should push lower here. I think that it will. At least into that 120 level. Maybe we get an SMT where ES does not make a low and Nasdaq does. If they both break the low, then I think 25,026 is going to be the next level down. Still kind of a dirty close there, huh? I mean, I guess technically that did close below. But man, that's not that obvious. The volatility today is just extreme. A like and 3 shares. Yeah, we're gonna do the next giveaway. I'm gonna be doing on Twitter, guys. We're gonna try it on Twitter, so there'll be probably a lot fewer entries into the Twitter giveaway. Higher probability to win. 1 micro gold. Yeah, that's all I trade. The Info Doctor, 1 micro gold. I don't go any larger than that. I might add a second micro occasionally, but not often. All right, now this looks like it might want to run for that level down there. All right, guys, I'm going to count down from, I can only count from 10 because that's as high as I can count. So, and then we're going to do the giveaway. 10, 9, 8, I don't know, what comes after 8? 7, 6, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, a half, a 0.25. Look at you guys trying to snipe it. I mean, that's crazy talk. And where the winner is Trust Futures. Trust Futures, you have 60 seconds to make yourself known. 60 seconds, Trust Futures. Anybody see Trust Futures? I don't know Trust Futures. Who's Trust Futures? Do I trust futures? Congratulations, Trust Futures. Let's go. Everyone trusts futures. Trust futures. Oh, Trust Futures, send me an email to methodicalman@gg.com or at gmail.com. GG. I read the GG in the chat right when I said that. methodicalman@gmail.com, Trust Futures. And what I want you to do is click on the top right-hand corner, screenshot showing me that you're logged in. I also will need to have your My Funded Futures email to be able to get you the account over there. I just tossed you a subscribe over there on your account, on your channel as well, Trust Futures. I am now your first subscriber. I don't know, just ain't right. I'm not sure. Are you in there? Yeah, I was going to mess with him a little bit, but, you know, I decided not to. He won Tom's giveaway today, too? Dang. Is it rigged? 9:55 a.m. to become inverted, the 5-minute. That one's already inverted to the upside. It already inverted once. It kind of failed. I don't know, just ain't right. If you hang out long enough, you'll eventually win. Rigged. It's rigged. All right, now we got a clean close below. Now I expect it to run that 119.50 directly, potentially. I'm not going to chase it because it's extremely low, and I don't want to be stupid. Again, we want to kind of see Nasdaq maybe run the low and ES hold the low. And then maybe that will be our first sign that we can get a little bit of a reversal. We're up $432 if you're just joining us. We are also up $365 on the 3 Buellanox funded accounts and a lot of other accounts as well. We did copy that opening range trade. Wow. See, this is why I don't chase. There's nothing holding us down here, holding us up. And it's just not going. It's not going. President here, and we have a solid 100 in the committee. We demand a recount. Jonathan, hey, I try to make the giveaways where they're as fair as possible. I really do. That's what we try to do. What was Tom giving away? Was Tom giving away one PP touch? Is that what you won? One PP touch. He was giving away his bath water. Trust Futures, you gonna drink that bath water? Are you really gonna drink that bath water? I think Trust Futures might drink the bath water. I don't know. He might. Tom still owes me like $3,000 and he's over there giving away $60. Man, that's rude. He's going to sprinkle a little back hair in that water. Yeah, this is why I don't want to chase this, because you see how manipulative it's being. Should maybe run that 119, I guess. We'll see here. I'm going to see kind of what happens down here. If we can kind of do this here, it's kind of what I'm thinking. Let's get a wick below initial balance low and close back inside the range. You could kind of look for a long off that level. Tom's clean shaven like a dolphin? No, he's not. Unless he's went and got waxed. Maybe he got waxed like the 40-year-old virgin. He might have. He got waxed like the 40-year-old virgin did. Anybody remember that movie? He said boobs felt like sandbags. You want a My Funded Futures 50K Rapid account, which is valued higher than $60. So there you go. How much is the Rapid account? It's like $125 or something, isn't it? I don't even know. Yeah, I remember watching that movie for the first time. It was so hilarious. Look at this price action, guys. I mean, ES just will not let that 30 go. ES is holding on to that, holding on for dear life at the 30 level there. Anybody figure out what happened at 1038 to cause that 100-point candle? I haven't seen Kid Poker in a minute. What up, Edna? What you got, Edna? Edna, I didn't ask for feet pics now. I can appreciate good feet pics, but I didn't ask for any. Did you DM me, Edna, or what? You gotta let me know where you messaged me at. Let me see. Let me read your DM. Hold on. Let me find it. Do they renew? I mean, it's not showing that there's a billing date there, and I don't know how long they... I think they just expire. I think you have 60 days. I think you do, but you may only have 30 to pass. I would shoot them a message and ask. I have no idea, to be honest. Chuck Norris blinked. No, Trading Star. I'm definitely not a foot person, though. Just completed an excellent call with China's president. That's crazy, Zach. Some billionaire bought a boatload of shorts, which pulled price up to fill his order. Danielle in the house. Yeah, but I would send them a message. I'm not quite sure what to tell you there. I can ask, I guess. Well, they won't answer me very quickly, but I would know the answer beyond that. Yeah, no, I get it, Edna. Let me, I'll ask. Let me ask. There we go. Can you trade with TradingView on My Funded Futures? I think so. ES lost the 30 there, guys. We're below the low. All right, let's pay attention here. We might get an opportunity here. Hey, they're answering my question. Perfect. Give me a moment and I'll have you an answer. All right, this thing's obviously going for the 2000. So we may take a retest short here. PA is hard today, yeah. The problem is ES still has not gotten below the low. They didn't answer my question. He just tagged somebody that said they could answer it. Let me see if they're... Let's see if they answer me. The question is here, with the higher low on ES, do I take the long or the short here? I don't know. So it's just 30 days, Edna. At 30 days, the account cancels. So you only have 30 days. So if 6 is the final date, that means you got 2 days left to pass it. $25K bounce play. That's what I'm looking at, Trev. I mean, I think that's a really good level there. So, they pay out with ACH, yeah. The problem is ES has not made a new low. So if we retest 100 here with ES not making a new low, we could just get our face ripped off if we try to short here. And like if it pushes back up and tags us in at 100, and then ES makes a new low, we're gonna get our face ripped off on the long. So that's the difficulty here. It looks like it's going to make a new low, so I actually don't mind the short off of 100 if I can get it. But, like, the problem is if it doesn't make a new low, it could get scary. Yeah, that's right, Levin. That's the problem. All right, it didn't make a new low, and I went ahead and took the short, so... Kind of got an initial balance right there at 107, so I'm going to use that as the idea here. Could have probably taken it off initial balance instead of the whole number, to be honest. All right, because this is kind of a scary trade, I am going to go break even early. Initial balance did work. I didn't trade it as initial balance, but... it did work there. Just going to lock in 5 points, get something out of it. Kind of want to see it hold below 90. If it doesn't, I think it might rip back into the 220s, 230s. Come on, get down there. Let's go. That's how she's done. 5-minute candle closes super nice. Yeah. Apparently wearing red lace 90 to the proctologist gets you thrown out. Too many Karens in this world. Hey. Oh. All right, up $480 on this account. Just taking some nice ones. Did I go to the Miami weekend where a bunch of traders? Nope. I wasn't invited, Raul. I was not invited. I'm not big enough. I'm not special enough. I mean, I have a lot of friends that went, but nobody even mentioned it to me. So, you know, it is what it is. Was not invited. I would have won if they had invited me, but they didn't. Max option trade, max options trader, and I don't know max options, but I know a lot of people that went. Obviously, yeah, I don't know Max. I don't even think I follow Max on Twitter, so I don't blame him. But there was a lot of people that went that I do know. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe next year. I don't know. I'm not in the clique now. Alfred, I think so. I don't know. I mean, maybe people thought I just already knew, but I literally had no idea they were doing that. But no one said anything to me, so who knows? Who knows? Maybe we go next year if they have it again. I think this was the first year. I know some people got invited by like Apex, and my Apex person didn't reach out to me at all either, so I don't know. We don't move the needle, guys. We don't move the needle over there. Yeah, Raul. There were definitely some people that were smaller than me there, but I guess they just got invited and I did. I mean, it's all right. You know, it's whatever. I mean, it's not a big deal. Like I said, maybe they have it again next year. Maybe we'll go then. I didn't know anything about it. Charger stopped a little too close, but just don't like this jumpy P8. Danielle, that's the thing. It's like you could be up 15, 20 points and then it just rips lower or it just rips back up 30, 40 points. So all by myself. That's right. Oh. ES did not make a low here, guys, either. Look at this. ES made no low. Did not make a low, so there's an SMT. 3 minute is the cleanest here. This is the cleanest. This is a V-shaped look. There is liquidity below. Yeah, it can fall more for sure. But this 3 minute right here looks really good. This looks really good. And I may take it. I mean, if this candle closes nice and full like this, this will be a nice A+ setup. Because sweep of liquidity, kind of a manipulation leg lower. We have an SMT at the lows. We are delivering from a 4-hour gap. I think, right? Are we still in that 4-hour gap or are we below it? Never mind, we're not delivering from a gap. Are we? I don't know. The more I look at the higher time frame, the less I like it. I'm going to be honest. I think we need to take this level first. It's definitely risky. You took 90%. Let's go. Yeah, great job. Rapid Plan's 157. Thank you, Trust Futures. So yeah, it's a really good, it's a really valuable account, right? Nice job, Jamie. Let's go. Yeah, I don't think this is going to trigger. This is actually probably more of a good short spot than a long spot. Stop could go here. Only 62 points at 183. You could target the 25026. About a 2R, really. You could short here, and then if this closes above, you just get out. New 15-minute candle coming up here as well. Watching the ES here to see if it pops that 30 level. I mean, if ES gets above 30, this thing could squeeze. That's a terrible close on that candle, though. Tagged in short here. Playing off the same idea here. Playing off the fact that this is kind of rejecting 30. We're in a bearish gap here. I am going to put a stop in on this. Bink. Bink. They send you the actual account, Trust Futures. It'll be probably tomorrow. They send you the actual account. $528 in the profits. So you can see ES rejected the 30. Like, this is the thing. So I was thinking long potentially on this candle, right? Depending upon how it closes. The close of that candle changed my mind, right? That candle being unable to close nice and full changed my mind. So then I just waited for the reaction of this candle. Okay, well, this candle's failing to get above the high of this previous candle. And we're in a bearish gap. And ES is rejecting 30, which was a level that we were holding very strong earlier. And we still have a clear draw on liquidity below. That's just kind of the idea of that play there. And again, I'm just taking 25 points. I'm not trying to hold it for 100 points. I was short there 125. I ain't trying to hold it down to 25.025. Let's just get a little something out of it. We don't need the entire move. We don't need the entire move. Let's just take some of it. You know, get a little cheese here and there. A little cheese. I think we run the 25.026. Do we have to run it? The answer is no. We don't have to. But I think we do. And I think a bounce off 25. You could even buy the 25 level, 25,025 if you wanted to. Took the short two up 299. Let's go. Nice job. Yeah, you probably shouldn't go for that extra 20 cents, Danielle. We know what can happen. We've seen it before. We know what can happen. Guys, today is the last day for the 90% off of Apex. Use code MYTH, M-Y-T-H, if you want to support the channel. Bulenox 89% ends today as well. Use code MM, MyFunded Futures. 30% off the Pro account, 20% off the Flex, one-time use. Use code MM. Take Profit Trader, 40% no activation fee. Code MM. Trade Day, 40% no activation fee. Unless you're a new customer, you get 50%. Code MM. Funded Futures Network, 50% off, buy one, get one free, code MM, you got it. Day Traders, code MM. Legends, 40% off, no activation fee, code MM. Lucid, I mean, not Legends. I don't even have a code at Legends. I'm sorry. I meant Lucid, 40% off, no activation fee, code MM. Traders Launch, code MM. Funded Futures Desk, MMM. And then Funded Next, code MM. There you go. 90% off a payout denial simulator is nice. Well, you never know. Let's go, Coper. Nice job. You blown accounts getting that last dollar? Yeah. I have too. But guys, we do have to end it here. We will be over on MyFunded TV at 11:30 in about 9 minutes. I got it pinned at the top of the chat there. Currently, there's 340 people watching over there. We got 71 in here. Let's see if we can push that number up to 400. And I'll be over there in about 8 minutes. So please jump right over there. Hit the like button for me. Once you get over there, let me know you're there by saying, you know, I don't know, MM in the chat or something. So, but other than that, I do appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you next time. We'll see you over there on MyFunded TV.